I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a really, really lazy person. But then I told myself, I don't like being chunky. Welcome to the Triple Take with another quick take for you. My name is Joseph.
I'm Frank.
I'm Manny.
And evidently, we're going to talk about working out, going to the gym. Primarily, me and my fitness evolution.
From lifting pencils to lifting iron.
With a little bit of context behind why it's primarily you is because, let's just be real, me and Frank have been active since we were like 12.
I'm Dominican. I play baseball.
That means this man's been active since he was 3.
For real.
Since he left the womb.
Since he left the womb with
That's
a
a
baseball and a bat.
I was born, bro. You see my baby pictures? I have a grown man bat with diapers on.
I thought you were going to say a grown man body.
I mean, yeah, that too. I had the little panza already, bro. I was ready to go. I was Theo Fran when I was in diapers.
So I guess as far as my fitness journey, I guess growing up in a family that like is really sports oriented, I was always around sports and being involved in sports. For my fitness journey, it really started primarily with my brother, football player. Low key would have went pro if he wasn't born in 1992. I probably got that wrong.
That was a struggle.
I probably got that wrong.
He's as old as Ferdinand.
What? How old's Ferdinand?
Y'all some terrible brothers. Some terrible
32.
siblings.
You have a younger brother. It's
He's
different when you
32.
have an older one.
I guess.
He's 32?
No, Ferdinand's 6 years older than me.
Okay, so that means Xavier's probably 32. Maybe.
Okay.
Anyway, we're talking about a size.
Xavier,
So,
leave it in the comments.
Xavier, yeah, leave your age in the comments.
Or just don't.
Either way, he was primarily a football player. So he started off as a baseball player when he was like 3 in Puerto Rico. And then he switched over to basketball. Then he went to football. So sports is really like in our blood because I kind of like started off with football. Then I went to play basketball for like maybe 2 months.
Volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball, then soccer, then track, then ending it off with baseball. So
The best one.
Fitness has always been a part of it because I've
Nice.
always been gymming out every time. So it's like that's where my fitness journey starts, and it's still going because I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be lazy and be 600 pounds and have a forklift take me out of my bedroom. I've seen that video.
Oh, that's an actual thing?
That's an
Oh,
actual
that's crazy.
thing.
That's
I
actually wild.
like being able to get into cars.
So
I like being comfortable.
No. So I literally saw a video like last week of a 600-pound Chinese woman, and they had to literally cut out the wall in her room
A Chinese
so that way they
woman.
could get the forklift around the edge of the house. That way they
Nah,
could
cap,
pick her
bro.
up because she needed medical attention.
That's insane, bro. That sucks. That just sucks, bro. That just makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever have an inanimate object called suspension question my existence. The car suspension.
Oh. Like, what's suspension?
So that's me. That's my fitness journey. At
I
least
mean,
up to this point.
From what I heard that Xavier used to do in workouts, from what you telling me, and me working out with him one time, and he said he was going easy. Oh, it was a light day today. Bro, I almost died. I literally almost died. Like, I could not breathe. Bro, I am not a light-skinned person. I'm not gonna say I'm dark, but definitely
he's
not.
a toned person.
Hold on.
He's a
He's the
toned-
darkest person at this table.
I
Just
am,
remember
but
that.
but then again, I would still be considered like part of this, like light skin.
You're
to be
caramel,
honest.
bro. You're
Yeah,
caramel.
that's
You're
the best
light
way.
caramel.
Caramel could get darker.
You
if
got,
I get
the
in the
toner
sun
gave
enough.
you some ink. That's
Exactly.
it.
So it's just like, bro, I was red. I was trying so hard. I was red. My head hurt, and I almost passed out mid workout.
Shout out Xavier for trying to kill us.
No, kill us, bro. He killed me. You said, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And I was like, you know what? It's the smartest thing you ever done, Manny.
Exactly. I know what it's like working out
Man's-
with my brother.
Nah, man's an animal, bro. Honestly.
But
I don't care that much. But in terms of me, like speaking about that, like probably one of the main reasons why working out with Xavier he freaking killed me is because even though I've been active most of my life playing baseball, running outside as a jit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody does that. I mean, the fun ones did it.
facts.
Running outside playing manhunt with my
Freeze
cousins.
tag.
Freeze tag, yep, that's a good one.
I
Freeze
didn't
tag.
have neighbors.
Hey, man, sucks to be rich. And so
It's a matter of perspective.
isolation. Anyway, I was running around and doing a bunch of active things, but I never, ever, ever went to the gym until high school. When we needed to do conditioning for baseball for the team, that's the first time I ever went into the gym. And then after that, I eventually went into weightlifting in school. But like that's really the only weights
So
I've
ninth
ever lifted.
grade year?
No.
No, wait. When you first went to DR?
No. Oh yeah, technically yes.
He's from DR. He was always there.
No.
When he first went back, so that
Yeah.
way he could train.
Oh, yeah, okay,
that's
I'm
what
just
he
saying.
meant. Yeah, I know what he meant, but yeah, that's what he meant.
Yeah, bro. Stop being all literal.
So yeah. So I guess no. No, because I think conditioning was before. I think conditioning was before that. Because that was after I joined the team, if I remember correctly.
I'm getting stared at.
I know.
There's
Because we went together.
Right now.
Because I think I've only lifted. Because like when I went the first time, I only went with lifted the weights with you because I was too young to lift weights. I was 13.
Oh,
Yeah, so I couldn't lift weights. They didn't let me. Like that wasn't the point. I just needed to run because I was fat. Well, not technically not fat, out of shape is the better way to say it. But so I just ran a lot. But yeah, no, I the first time was definitely like conditioning in high school. So I had to get used to that and not like destroy my body. Because fun fact, like even though I never lifted weights, I was always just strong. I always remember.
this man naturally
I was just
the
naturally
Hulk.
strong. Like yeah, like
Man had the super.
I'm pretty sure it's because I'm short.
It's all the plantains.
Like I'm not short, but my body's so compact. Like I guess I could just produce a lot of strength. One of the stories I say is that when I was in conditioning, there was these seniors that were doing a deadlift for 300 pounds or something like that. I think it was 300.
This man is confused. This man doesn't even know.
It was just a lot.
It's your
I
own
remember.
backstory.
I think I remember it was like 345s on each side, something like that. 245, 340, something like that. And like I never deadlifted before.
270.
Somewhere around there. But like, they said 300. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they said 300. You guys let me finish talking. Goddamn.
We need video. So bad.
Golly, bro. Like y'all just staring at each other's eyes. Like shut up.
No, this guy.
Let me
is
finish
staring-
talking.
He's staring at me.
Anyway, look, let me finish. So anyway, the story goes, it was they said it was 300 pounds, but I'm pretty sure it was more like 250, 270. Never deadlifted before, and I was talking smack because I wanted to assert my dominance in baseball because I thought I was the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody thinks they're the same.
Yeah. But I'm saying because I could tell they were looking down on me, and I didn't like that, right? Because I was a freshman.
Yeah.
So I went up there and I was like, and they were like, "Yeah, man, you know I'm strong." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "I could do that," and they was like, "No, you can't. I'll bet you $200 you can't do that." I did it, and I was like, "Where's my $200?" "Oh, I was just kidding, bro." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I thought, bro." And I walked away. And then
Wait a minute. Somebody owes you $200?
they said some money. I don't know. They said some crazy number.
Oh.
But it's just like, the thing was though, the problem with that was I did it, but like I almost destroyed my back because I didn't know how to
There
do
you
it.
go.
So like I walked away like I was the hot stuff, but then like in the corner I was like, bro, I can't walk. I was like, oh man, that hurt. so yeah, that's basically what it is. And I don't really like doing too much weights, even though I do weights now. I prefer like aerobic exercises and like calisthenics and stuff like
It's
that.
easier on the body if you go lightweight, more reps. So
Yeah.
that's always been a thing. I just personally like to always test myself, so that's my problem.
Yeah, you like to test yourself a little too much.
Yeah.
It's very low.
Because it's for me, the fitness journey is not without being competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Competitive against who though?
Competitive against myself.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm always thinking, next level.
I mean, that's,
So-
It's what,
that's
it's
normal
what
though.
drives you forward.
It's the thing that motivates me to continue doing what I do when I go to the gym or when I do any type of weights.
But that's
or
the point,
even
though.
doing like push-ups or stuff like that. It's always like, okay, this is my limit. I want to push past that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes
that's not always smart.
But sometimes, obviously, I push myself a little bit too much,
Okay.
and I go a little
I see
bit
what you're
too
saying.
far, and then that's what leads to injuries.
That's not good.
Yeah, and torn ligaments.
Oh
But
boy,
we don't talk about that.
I was gonna bring it up. Yeah, I don't really like lifting weights too much. I just prefer body work exercises mostly.
So
Nah.
contrary to popular belief, my fitness journey actually started in first grade.
Oh, I know what he's gonna say.
Back in the day when I wanted to be a little martial artist.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I did it consistently, like 3 to 4 times a week for 4 years.
4 years?
So up until you were 5.
Fight me now.
Okay. From first to fourth grade, so probably like 6.
Oh,
7, maybe 8.
I don't know why I thought 1 years old instead of first grade.
Yeah, 1-year-old doing martial arts and flips and stuff. That's
You're a genius. Tensei.
yeah. No, I mean, I don't even know why. And I know I was the one of my 3 siblings because we all did it. And I was the one that initiated, like, hey, let's do this. Because, you know,
I always wanted to do that.
back then, or at least my school, they would always have, like, random, like, little showcases of stuff, like, you know, activities for kids to do. And they had a local martial arts
Oh, I remember those.
place come out and just show us some
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. I had that, but an extended day. I don't know if you had that.
We did, but they just had it for all the students at one time.
Yeah.
Nah,
They-
my
they-
school was poor, so they only had it for extended day kids.
For my school, they did it twice.
There's a lot of white neighborhoods where I went to school. But anyways, it was a cool experience. And
Same. So,
No. I was with the Hispanics.
yeah, I know. I saw who got dropped off there.
and the never mind.
okay. Ethnic diversity aside.
It was a good school.
Mine wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
I was
thought it
talking
was
about
cool.
yours, but okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go, you go.
So I don't know. I thought it was cool at the time growing up with my siblings. I would play Mortal Kombat with them. I was like, wow, this was like real life Mortal Kombat, minus like the spine being still inside the body. And
What about the bad part?
I was about to say, like, so minus the bad part.
oh yeah, minus some extra external chiropractic work. Now, and then we started, and my mom was like, "You sure you want to do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Me not knowing that she obviously had to pay for it, and then we did it. At
the
the time-
kid mentality of
Yeah,
it's everything's free.
Yeah, my parents couldn't afford baseball and that, so I had to pick.
Yeah, as a kid, I got in shape until I realized I was very smart, because I got to a point where I didn't like doing weapons. The only weapon I liked using was like the bow staff,
Okay.
and I was more of like a hands-on type of kid.
Yes.
And it made me do cardio. I did cardio at the time. I was the most flexible person there at the time. Oddly enough, Ferdinand, even though he's the shortest one of us, he jumps the highest. At the time, anyway.
I'm pretty sure he still jumps the highest out of all of you.
Nah, that belly holding him down.
Maybe if he was in shape.
Maybe. And then after that,
I got my money on him
You got one fan, Ferdinand.
and the bull.
anyway,
I forgot about that.
at the end of 4th grade, it was kind of dropped in favor of me being more of a nerd. And at the same time, like, my siblings dropped it as well. So then I just focused on school and became a full-time nerd at that point.
Nerd.
So he also had to pick.
Shout out to my nerds out
And he
there.
picked his intellectual property.
I did pick my
He
intellectual
picks his
property.
intellectual fitness. There it is.
No, I should have continued.
Brainwave reps.
I could have done both. That's really the moral of the story. It's what I should have done.
I mean, you were a child, so
You were a child.
Yeah, well,
those are your parents.
live and learn. Live and learn. My parents should have made me keep going.
I couldn't imagine this. It's because I know you now.
Oh, you literally just said no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's because I know
Well,
you
yeah, it's on
now,
you
so
then.
it's like, it's hard to see you, like, picture you in high school as, like, in a sport in general.
I mean, that's fair. Nothing sport like and when it comes down to sports, nothing interests me, and I feel bad to say it, but like what interests me are the violent stuff, like the actual like fighting sports, opposed to
Combat
like
sports.
yeah,
Wrestling,
not necessarily
That's not a
wrestling.
combat sport.
could get pretty physical. I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
yeah, but
lie.
that's not the same thing. Like, when you actually hit people, that's what a combat sport is.
I don't know.
Of
I would
course,
still
yeah.
consider wrestling a thing. Oh, whatever. That's not the point.
I'm just
Um,
saying.
like whether it be like mixed martial arts, kickboxing, boxing, or wrestling, I guess. Anything like that level of physicality opposed to just like trying to score points is what interests me sports-wise, because I didn't care about baseball. My older brother played baseball. My cousins played baseball. Did I play baseball? No, didn't care.
Wanted to break out of the Hispanic
Yeah,
stereotype.
it wasn't that Puerto Rican.
Pretty much. And and if I did play a sport
I'm Dominican.
in middle school or high school, we know, Frank.
I'm sorry.
we
I'm
know.
sorry.
I'm Puerto Rican.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna cut this part out. I'm gay.
This is what happens. This is how I felt when you guys were staring in each other's eyes.
You don't.
You
You didn't hear what he said.
You didn't hear what I said.
I'm Puerto Rican.
You didn't hear what I said.
The only sport I could really see myself doing is probably track and field, like those kind of
Oh, yeah, you
things.
said that before.
But other than
That makes
that,
sense.
nothing sport-wise interested me. And the only physical combat-like sport in high school was wrestling. And I was like, it wasn't my cup of tea. Even though that one coach that got arrested, randomly, we just bumped into each other because I was with someone else. And he was just like, you know what you should do? You should lift weights. And I'm looking at him like,
That man asked everybody.
I know. And I looked at him and I was just like, you not see how I don't care? So from 4th grade, I took a little bit of a fitness hiatus up until,
You were a man?
yeah.
Up to your balls dropped.
No, past that.
Until the age of like 19 to 20.
I'm pretty sure that's way past that.
Oh, okay, your balls dropped.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
This is
late
a horrible
bloomer.
episode.
Late bloomer. No green thumb here.
Or at least I would work out.
It's the definition of uptight.
This episode is trash.
Some might say clinically. This man said the definition of uptight. That's crazy. Continue.
Let me just relax and loosen up a bit, okay?
Okay,
You good, bro?
Not good at all. Yeah, I would work out at home for a little bit. I don't remember how old I was when the three of us worked out in your house, Manny.
Oh, God.
Well, yes. To talk about that. How'd that go?
Yeah, you know, when we started, I couldn't jog for any amount of existence.
To be fair, he's flat-footed.
I am flat-footed,
So,
I
it
hate
was
being
harder for him.
flat-footed. And like, you know, every day we worked out, I threw up for like a good month.
Sorry.
Hold on, don't
Yeah, that was
apologize.
Manny's fault.
Hold on, pause. That's my brother's fault. That's
No,
not
that-
my fault.
No, that's your fault. Because you pushed him. I told you, yo, chill on him because he hasn't been. He was like, nah, bro, you got to do it. I'm like, Joseph, you're going to make Joseph do it because he's not going to back down. Stop.
Made him a better man.
No. He could have worked his way up to that.
It's when my balls dropped.
And this is what happens when you go past your limits a little too far.
It's okay.
No need
I'm
to throw
sorry,
up.
I believed in you.
No, there's
Oh,
no need to
it's,
throw
it's
up.
totally fine. I'm not asking you to apologize. I'm just saying. And aside from me tripping a few times and like flipping, even though I know you guys have acknowledged multiple times through my unathletic self that my form is very good when it comes to things. That's only because of martial arts and, you know, that strict level of discipline.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. When I first saw him fall when he was running, I was like, whoa, that was like actually an immaculate roll. That man like got up so quick. It was crazy. All in one motion. Fell, rolled, got up, all in one motion, and just kept running.
Technique.
I was like, dang. I definitely. And it was on the street. So it's just like, that's crazy.
Then after that, I guess we stopped working out. I don't remember why. It just stopped happening.
I forgot why, too.
I don't know why.
And then either I continued at home for a little bit or not. I don't clearly remember because then that's like that COVID blur of everything going on. And then I started working in a retail store
Woo!
that demanded a lot of physical activity.
Shout out to that retail store.
Yeah. Made me hate the color orange, to say the least. To say the least. I don't remember where the conversation started in terms of me and Frank being like, okay, let's go to the gym. Let's finally make it happen. Even though I was anxious as a mofo for no reason, realistically. And it was fun.
Did I help with your anxiousness?
No,
Okay.
Just shot him down.
not at all.
I feel like I try to help him do the workouts at least.
Yeah, because at least and I'm grateful for the two of you, at least helping me learn things when I got to a point where, you know, I got my own membership at the gym. It wasn't until like I first went by myself and I was just like, yeah, why am I being a like that's what I felt. And after that, then I went consistently for like a good 6-7 months. Then I took like a little bit of a month break because things happen. Maybe 2 months. Life happens.
Which is fair.
But after I went right back to it, I have not stopped for a good almost a year at this point. And
Probably the most consistent person in this room.
yeah, like the other day I went to the gym. I did not want to go, but it became such a consistent part of my routine. It would,
It's a habit now.
yeah, it felt unnatural not going, even if I was exhausted and I was worn out.
Yep, that's what you want to do. That's how you want to get it.
Yeah, and I don't know why I decided to be like, you know what? Let me hit some PRs, and I did. I feel it in my back, in a good way. My back doesn't hurt, but no diddy.
That's crazy.
You see, now nobody was thinking
That's
that.
great. I was not thinking that at all.
You thought about it, buddy.
He's talking to Manny, by the way.
No, I did not think anything like that.
Yeah, compared to what you said earlier.
So I got a question though. Like me and Manny are like used to like working out. So how does it feel? Like, are you glad you made that shift of like going from physical to mental back to physical? Do you think it was a good decision?
I wouldn't say he went back to physical as much as he just blended the two.
Yeah, because realistically, I think physical health and mental fortitude, aside from like mental health, but like developing yourself physically and mentally,
Kind of goes hand in hand, right?
yeah, it's a whole yin and yang thing. You can't really have one without the other. Because you can't
Yeah, I agree.
necessarily work out if you don't end up developing that mental discipline, that personal discipline within yourself to keep going, to endure, all the physical labor.
Yeah, all
type
the
deal.
times you don't want to go and then stuff like that.
In a nutshell, for those of us who don't like big words, what he just said was,
Hey yo, the more big words.
those are big words, bro. I was finding it hard to continue what he was saying. I was like synonym.
Okay, so for
Wait,
your
what-
lesser
what-
people
what?
out
Wait,
there,
for
I
what?
guess.
Because he said like mental and physical labor, and I'm just like, so basically what you're trying to say
Bro, I ain't
is,
gonna lie, that's common sense.
no, it's not. like there was a lot of bigger words that I just
No, there wasn't.
skipped over.
There wasn't.
Either way,
No, this person wasn't paying attention, bro.
either way, you're saying in a nutshell that you find the the balance between the mental and the physical by just having the mental help the physical.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, he explained it better. Just stop.
Sure.
You know what? F- it. You said, and I quote, "Get up off your ass and just go to the gym."
And I quote, he didn't even say that.
That's what you said in your smart boy English.
Okay. Yes, that's correct.
What is this?
Even though I will say there's one aspect that's lacking that I wish the gym would give me,
I was 2 seconds away from a crash out.
clearly. Because sure, I wanted to
Bring it
work
back.
on my physical self, and then at the same time, it inadvertently helped with my mental self.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I need to work on, which is probably why I really want to do kickboxing, is the extra layer of internalized aggression that I hold back.
You sound like a serial killer.
I don't care.
Oh, he doesn't. What are you thinking? Like,
Because he just said internal aggression. That means has a built-up anger
yeah, that doesn't make him a serial killer.
that makes him
Serial killers are cold and
That makes him
calculated.
dangerous.
I'm not cold and calculated.
No, I'm saying bro, aggression isn't cold and calculated.
Wrath is.
There you
Yes.
go. You see how you're speaking right now?
Anyway,
Sounds like he just wants to.
You just wanna punch something. Got it.
I don't believe in violence. I don't.
Yeah, he wants to punch inanimate
No.
objects.
I don't believe in violence, but I believe violence is fun. And why would I simply want to punch an inanimate object? I would like a challenge because I would like it to fight back, Frank.
Get an AI. I don't know.
Fight a robot. I've seen that.
Or a human.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could do kung fu. They have the little stick things that move when you hit it.
Either that or you could become the next Karate Kid.
All right. What will the next flip kick be? Sideways?
Either way, I support combat sports as somebody who's done combat sports before in his life.
Honestly, if I would do a combat sport, I would do judo.
I would do it all.
That's a good one.
I like judo because I don't like punching people, so I'd rather like just throw them.
I'm like half kickboxing, half Muay Thai. I don't know which one I would prefer.
You'd prefer kickboxing. You just said you want to get out aggression, so Muay Thai is more grappling.
Sure.
Grappling knees.
You said you want to hit something, so that means kickboxing would be your avenue.
I want it all.
Of course, but I'm just telling you.
We gotta start somewhere though.
That's where you would start.
Yeah, affording it first.
But plus, it'll get you in the shape that you want it to be. You want it to be.
Yeah, because I would like it to be a perfect balance of. Like, I don't want to necessarily say that like I want to be like all brawlic and brawly. No, granted, cardio is my weakest thing at the moment.
100%.
I think it's all of ours.
Not as bad as me.
Not as bad as him.
Fair enough.
I saw him turn pale.
Then again,
it scared me.
Then again, he has flat feet, so it's a little harder.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought because I was just like, yeah, Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Either way, funny story, real quick, 5 seconds. Me and Joseph did a cardio sesh, and he turned into Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm not even joking. This man was pale to the point where he went to the bathroom, and one of the trainers from the front came up to me and was just like, "Is he okay? Do you need me to call somebody?"
I almost saw him face through the bathroom.
I was fine. I thought I was gonna throw up. I didn't.
Yeah.
It was good.
Good run past your limits. Plus ultra.
Always.
But either way, continue.
I lost my train of thought again. I'm like 8 steps ahead in my mind. I think, if you're out there questioning if you should go to the gym, I think you should, in the sense that it is an investment for yourself. You'll be grateful for it. You'll feel healthier. You probably sleep better. Granted, I'm an example of like my sleep is weird, but
Insomniac.
there's really
I
no.
thought about the games.
You're funny. There's really no negatives to it because one, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna look good. Let's be real.
If you do it right.
If you do it right and you eat
It's
better.
also, yeah.
And if you
I'm not
don't
saying
do,
it's also
if you
just
don't
diet.
overdo it,
It's also diet.
Yeah, don't overdo it.
Yeah, don't be like Manny.
Act within reason. It doesn't hurt to like push past your limits or test your limits, but don't go in it with the mentality is like, I got this. I could try this, maybe. You don't got this yet.
I feel like that's the difference that you need to find when you're looking for limitation is the difference between I can do it and I can try it.
Yeah.
Those two concepts are very similar but very different.
And honestly, like what I learned really, like being in and out of the gym, because obviously I didn't go to the gym that much. Like I never went in the beginning, so I had to get used to it. Was that to learn not to push yourself too hard, where to the point where you don't want to go back. Like just go little by little and build yourself up and really learn the techniques and stuff and really try different workouts, see what you like, really get comfortable going to the gym, and then you can start like kind of like pushing yourself a little bit more each and every time. As long as you keep it in mind, like, okay, don't stay consistently the same all the time. As long as you try to get at least a little bit better every time, that's good enough.
I agree 100%.
There's no rush,
For those who are, in the middle of should I go to the gym, should I work out, why not just try it, see what it's like, and then judge it based off of that. You know what I'm saying? Most people out there, they say, "Oh, I want to work out. I want to I want to change the way I look. I want to, be healthier, all that stuff." But you don't put the right foot forward, and you don't go out there and really test yourself in going to do it. And obviously, gyms cost money, and sometimes we ain't got it like that. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse not to work out just
You can do it
because
at
you
home.
can't go to the gym.
There's so many
There
YouTube
are-
videos now, bro.
Welcome to YouTube University,
Facts.
and they have multiple videos where you can do beginner workouts that aren't gonna stress you out or feel like you're unable to do it. So this whole idea of not being able to be fit and not being able to make that change, that's dead, because there's multiple avenues that you could take. Just try it and you'll feel better, and trust me, like Joseph said before, it'll make you feel better mentally and physically.
Facts.
Yeah. And I guess before we end this episode, I'll leave you with 2 pieces of advice.
2 dose.
If you're paying for a gym membership and you're not going, cancel your membership.
100%.
Facts.
Stop giving them money if you're not gonna really invest yourself. Why are you gonna put yourself in that financial situation?
And don't believe the BS that they'll call you if you haven't been to the gym in a while. They don't care. They're getting a paycheck. And they're getting money off of you. They don't care.
Yep. Then if you are working out, take it in the mindset of being control and deliberate with what you're doing.
Yes.
If you're gonna go past your limit, you gotta own your limit where you're at now before you find a new one. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Don't destroy yourself if you want to build yourself. Because it's easier to destroy yourself than it is to build yourself.
This ain't destroy, build, destroy.
Yeah, it's a solid foundation. First of all, goated show. And yeah, a solid foundation can't be cracked.
100%.
So I'll leave you with one more piece of advice.
There you go.
Well, for someone that's starting to go to the gym, you can't decide it on one day. You have to at least go for 2 weeks consistently to be able to see if you like it or not. At least that's the bare minimum. And then you'll 100% see a change as long as you do it right.
Yeah, and if you actually want it, you gotta actually want it enough to go after what you want. The change ain't gonna happen without you putting forth the work. And that goes for anything in life.
Oh, one more thing we should probably say.
Go ahead.
It is good to start off with friends if you want, but don't become dependent on your friends to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's not the mentality that you should have. Oh, I'm going to the gym because he or she is going to the gym. No, it should be because you want to go to the gym. If they want to accompany you, why not? But do it for yourself, not for other people because they're going.
And if like you're going, you kind of mooching off your friend's membership, and they say, "Oh, I don't want to go today," then you better work out at home, buddy.
100%.
No excuses.
Here at the Triple Take, we endorse physical activity and fitness journeys.
Physical health and mental health.
Don't be lazy.
Don't be a couch potato.
If you ain't doing nothing, you're dead. The only thing that doesn't move is dead things.
Facts.
Even plants move. Come on now.
They get a little help from the wind, but they move.
Huh?
No, they move on their own.
I'm not a science guy.
I know I'm not the only one out here trying to work out and better themselves. So if you're out there, let us know. How's your journey been? My name is Joseph.
My name is Manny.
And I'm Frank. Peace.